the Scottish Government seeks to ensure that high quality, flexible and affordable childcare is affordable to all families. And I think for me that's a really important thing. It's that families can get to choose what childcare is best for them, whether that's nursery, childminding or actually a combination of both. And with over 3,000 children in Scotland currently being cared for by childminders, it is important we recognise and promote all childminders as a valued part of the professional early learning and childcare workforce.
What we're going to do when we roll out the 1140 hours is we're going to put in place a model called, essentially referenced as funding following the child. And what that will mean is that we will still be giving money to the local authorities. But if a parent says, I want my child to go to this provider, provided that provider meets the criteria of the quality standards which we're going to be developing. So we'll be developing a national quality standard which will determine and ensure that quality provision is being delivered to all of our children. And they also tick the box of being willing to deliver this on the hourly rate that is being paid. Provided those two criteria are met, then the local authority will deliver the funding to that provider to enable the parent to access that opportunity.
Both the legislation and the working groups, whether it's the Forum, Scottish Government, whatever it happens to be, colleges certainly, haven't been anything other than welcoming. But in terms of actually meeting the statutory requirement of being able to provide 600 hours of early learning and childcare for those eligible twos, it's been nothing but a big struggle. And unfortunately, for many of them, they didn't know their childminding sector. So whilst I was thinking they would be able to go and just say, here you go, thanks, could you please, could you start from today? In reality, they don't understand their childminders, they don't know who you are, they don't really understand your capabilities.
The increase in funded hours for all 3 to 4 year olds and eligible twos is an excellent scheme, but only if it is carried out with every individual child at the centre of decision making. Not all children can cope with what will essentially be a full day at nursery. You've seen the comments from my parents. Their choices were, to them, best for their children. When the increase in funded hours really kicks in, as well as the family's choice has been put at risk, our own roles as childminders may be put at risk as well, if we are not embraced as partner providers.
In Scotland, we are really fortunate. We have a very long history of a commitment to children and to educational experiences and to care and support. Childminders were amongst the first to say, we'll get involved with this, we'll be a part of your pilot, we work closely with parents, we can look at this for you and give you our feedback. And we're in the process of gathering all that feedback together now. And it just shows to me something that Jude touched on and Maggie's touched on, which is actually childminders are engaged not just in the learning of the children, but in their own learning as well.
Where I would assume that only in extreme circumstances would a child be removed from the family home, sometimes this may be necessary. Having a community childminder in place would ensure the family have access to the healthcare and childcare professionals to provide the help they need. This is an example of where a true family support network, like community childminding with a multi-agency approach, would offer effective early intervention